It's funny because sometimes curbside pickup is more efficient than when you'd go inside the store normally, and sometimes it's really not. And today, sadly, it was really not. I went to Canadian Tire just to pick up this bag, okay? Just to pick up this bag alone, 3 items. I had to wait in a line for over an hour just to go to this little parking spot that had about 6 or 5 cars and 2 people giving out orders. Like, what's the point of that? Instead, at Princess Auto, where I got our new jack, I pulled up to the parking lot, let them know, they came out, gave it to me, and I left within like 10 minutes. Sometimes it's a time waster and sometimes it's a time saver, so honestly, I will not be going back to that Canadian Tire again to do curbside pickup. Anyways, sorry for my little rant. What's good? Welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. Today, we're gonna be doing the walk around of the brand new project car and go a little bit more in depth on, the specifics of the car so that you guys can see basically what I purchased. But before we get into that, let's actually open up the new jack that I just bought. So right off the bat, this jack looks much beefier and nicer than the one over there. So I think I'm gonna like this one a lot. Yeah, I don't know. I cheaped out on this one, but this jack is gonna do a way better job than this one. This one's horrible. Anyways, enough of the jack stuff. Let's get this car outside so we can do the full walkthrough. All right, so right behind me, we have the 1998 Honda Prelude, and we're about to check out the exterior right now. So honestly, the exterior is the worst part about this car. As you can see, it's pretty dirty and it's pretty rough. There is a lot of noticeable rust, as you can see at that spot right there and that spot right there on the trunk. And of course, we have the typical quarter panel rust here and here. And this side is definitely the worst. Now this trim piece right here is rather cracked. Probably has been in the sun for a long time. The hood also has all these weird spots on it. As you can see right here, a couple of those weird spots. And we also have no front grille. So that's great. Now on the passenger front fender, you can also see, you kind of have a weird dent going on right here. If you guys can see it on camera. And you got a little scratch on the front bumper as well. But honestly, with that being the worst part, I'm not too mad at it because it's really not that bad. And it's funny because I actually like this style of wheel on this car, but unfortunately, as you can see, these are absolutely destroyed. There's really not much more you can do. So this is a lost cause. As you can see back there, the brakes are pretty crusty. So this thing's gonna need a brake job as well. One of the things that is actually kind of funny is this exhaust, bro. This exhaust has been through a lot, and you can see it is crusty. So obviously I want this thing to look a lot more mean. It definitely needs a front lip, probably some side skirts as well, and definitely a rear lip as well. I don't know what's on it right now, but like this thing is just weird. This is probably just the factory little rear fascia thing, but it's just weird. But that's all there really is when it comes to the exterior. But now we're gonna check out the interior, my favorite part. All right, so here's the interior. This is actually my favorite part of the car. It's very 90s. I'm really digging it, nice and simple. And this, we gotta talk about this. So yes, this car actually is automatic. It is not a manual, unfortunately, but you win some, you lose some, right? So this car does have a 4-speed automatic. All my Prelude boys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I know this is not really the best transmission. They're not really reliable and they tend to go. So of course, naturally, I'm thinking of turning it to manual. I do need to price it out, but a manual swap would be so cool. So of course you have all the creature comforts. You have power windows, you have power locks, and if you can see right here, you have heated seats in this 1998 car. I did not expect that at all, and that is such a nice bonus. Of course, we got the cruise control, and actually this car does have a sunroof that actually works. I don't have the key in right now, but it works. So we do have working AC, which is great. And we also have a working radio, but it is in anti-theft mode right now. So I've been doing the procedure to basically unlock this radio, and I've done it before to more modern Hondas, but this one's being a little annoying. So I'm gonna try later tonight. Maybe I might film it, but I'm gonna try later on and see if we can get the radio to work. One thing I find really funny about this car is that there's basically no legroom in the back. Like, I'm a pretty short guy. I'm probably like 5'7". And you basically can sit back here if you have no knees. Like, I don't know who's gonna be back here. I don't plan on putting anybody back here, but there's like no space. So as you can see here, the inside of this car is really crusty. The seats feel really greasy. And of course we got dirty carpets, dusty dashboards, all that kind of stuff. So in the next video, we're actually gonna fully clean this entire thing. I mean, take the seats out, really go ham on detailing this entire thing, because just sitting in it feels so strange. Like, I don't know, something about it is just weird. So there is something else I have to tell you guys about this car, and it's this. So if we could focus here, if you notice, the SRS light is on. So what the SRS light is actually the airbag system. So something with the airbags in this car is not 100%, but I think I know what it is. I looked inside the glove compartment and I saw a part that looks kind of new. So maybe someone replaced some kind of part in there and didn't clear a code, or it wasn't installed properly, something like that. So I'm definitely gonna look more into that as well. But honestly, I love the fact that we have heated seats, power windows, power locks, a sunroof, working AC, and a working radio in a 1998 car. I don't know, I feel like that's something special. I feel like that's something hard to come by, and I'm super stoked on it. So of course, we have the trunk, which has pretty decent space. I mean, nothing too crazy, and nothing rust underneath there as well, so we're good. But the engine bay is something different. So here is the engine bay. As you can see, we have the H22A4 motor, double overhead cams with the VTEC, of course. This is gonna be the fun part. But to match with the rest of the car, you can see it is pretty grimy and greasy. Now all of this green stuff that you see splattered all over, that was actually polish that the previous owner was using to polish this valve cover. So that's the reason why you see a lot of that. Now let me know what you guys think in the comments. Should I keep the polished or should I change it? I'm thinking of changing it to a certain wrinkle color. I'm not really a fan of the polished, but let me know what you guys think. So a nice bonus is we do have a brand new battery, but there is another downside. We actually currently do not have power steering on the car, which obviously annoys me. So the previous owner told me that it needed a new reservoir of some sorts, and I'm definitely gonna have to go through and diagnose this, because this power steering whole system right here, something's wrong and I need to fix it. But yeah, as you guys can imagine, I'm definitely gonna be cleaning this entire thing to make it look somewhat brand new. Also, this hinge does not really work at all. As you can see, it like pushes forward and back, so the hood does not fully close. So we're gonna have to work on that for sure. It doesn't go all the way down. So yeah, I mean, this thing's obviously gonna need its general service, new oil, new fluids, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that's the car. I mean, For a project, I think I did pretty well. Let me know what you guys think, and let me know what you think this car needs, because I'd love to hear suggestions. Personally, I definitely think we're gonna need a new exhaust. Like this has to go. We're gonna need a new exhaust, probably some coils, and definitely a nice cleanup of the engine bay as well. Another funny thing with this car is we have superheroes on it. As you can see, we got like Spider-Man. We got like, I don't even know what this is. This is like a female Captain America. I don't know. And then we got Iron Man, Wolverine, and of course the Marvel sticker. So before we end the video, I'm actually gonna try and get the security code like I was telling you guys about for the radio. So basically what we need to do, put the car in accessory mode, and the radio is off, so it should be off already. And what you do is hold 1 and 6, then turn the radio on, and then you should be presented with a code which you give to the dealer, and they'll be able to give you the code to make it work. So we're gonna try it right now. So as suspected, I held for 20 seconds and then I turned the radio on and I still got the error. I don't know. I'm gonna try it again, probably disconnect the battery and then put it back so that the radio resets, and then I can try again. So off camera, I actually disconnected the battery, tried it again, and it did not work. So I recorded it with my phone, and I'm gonna bring it to the dealership tomorrow or another day and see if they can figure it out, because I'm doing everything I'm supposed to, but I'm not getting the required code. So I don't know. New radio, probably gonna happen, but it is what it is. Anyways, thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate it. My work is definitely cut out for me, and you know what? It's gonna be a fun, exciting build, and I can't wait to bring you guys with me. Don't forget, leave a comment down below and tell me what you want me to do to this car, because I definitely have some plans, but I wanna see what you guys come up with as well. In the next video, we are gonna be cleaning the entire car and making it basically brand new. So until then, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.